Hello and welcome to Cut for Cut. As promised in the last entry, today's episode focuses on an excellent psychological thriller and one of my personal favorite Korean films, Oldboy. Oldboy is a 2003 South Korean neo-noir action thriller film, co-written and directed by Park Chan-wook. It is based on the Japanese comic of the same name written by Garan Tsuchiya and illustrated by Nobuaki Minagishi. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing any of these names. Oldboy is the second installment of the Vengeance trilogy, preceded by Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance and followed by Lady Vengeance. The film follows the story of Oh Dae-sung, who is imprisoned in a cell which resembles a hotel room for 15 years without knowing the identity of his captor or his captor's motives. When he is finally released, Dae-soo finds himself still trapped in a web of conspiracy and violence. His own quest for revenge becomes tied in with romance when he falls in love with an attractive young sushi chef. The film won the Grand Prix at the 2004 Cannes Film Festival and high praise from the president of the jury, director Quentin Tarantino no less. The film has been well received by critics in the United States. It has been listed among the best films of the 2000s in several publications. As to be expected, an American remake of the same name, this time directed by Spike Lee, was released in 2013 with a screenplay by Mark Protasevich. It stars Josh Brolin, Elizabeth Olsen, Charlton Copley, and Samuel L. Jackson, because I guess he was not busy enough shooting all those Marvel movies. The film is an official remake, or as labeled by Lee, a reinterpretation of the 2003 South Korean film of the same name. Both are adapted from a Japanese manga of the same name. The film was released on November 27, 2013. It was the last film to be distributed by Film District before Focus Features absorbed the company in October 2013. It received a mixed reception from both critics and audiences, with a praise for the acting and visual style, but it was heavily criticized in relation to Park's film. Lee was criticized for not using creative choices to set his work apart, in essence to justify why he made it. The film was a box office bomb, and it had one of the worst box office performances of Lee's directing career. Now, before we get started, I just want to remind you that at some point the pacing and the audio, obviously, will not match. I will do my best to address this, but there's still some mismatch parts. With that said, I present to you Cut for Cut, Oldboy.
내일 무덤 같이 가볼래요?
아니, 그 새끼 잡아 죽인 다음에
맞아요?
아직 쉽지도 않았다.
어때요? 그 맛이에요?
자청룡. 자주색 푸른 용이라니 도대체 무슨 뜻일까?
놓고 가.
Count of Monte Cristo.
Hello, it's time to feed the pets.
걔네 시켜야 되고요. 그냥 족밥일 경우에 한해서 저희가 합니다. 6개월 넘으면 데려오는 비용은 저희가 서비스로다가. 그렇죠? 예.
날 왜 감금했나 이 족방새야.
우리 7.5층 사업은 말이야. 보안이 생명이거든.
You want some get back? Then let me get up off this table. Me and you can go at it, motherfucker. What you say? How about it?
Hold still.
What the fuck are you doing?
Shut the fuck up.
내 15년을 고스란히 갚아주겠다. 한 개씩 뽑힐 때마다 1년씩 넣는 거야.
Who hired you?
No.
말할래.
The tapes. The tapes!
Where?
Over there in the cabinet. Go, look. I don't know who he is. I never get names. Yo, Marco!
And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this version of Cut for Cut. And for our next episode, we're gonna have some funny games going on. Thank you for watching.